Good morning, my lovely friends. This is Marta from Drop of Sunshine, and welcome in my studio. My friends, happy Friday. It's a lovely morning. It's super early, but it's quite bright here, far north where I'm living, because we are approaching this time of the year, which is my absolute favorite. With not long, we will have this white nights, which are bright, and the sunshine is just the daylight is almost for an entire day, very early. So I am having a cup of coffee, I'm recording the video. I have this beautiful, amazing designer card front collection, which was designed by Christina from Card Making Magic, and these three sets, they were designed to kind of help you to create this gatefold card. However, whenever I have this sets of the dice, I'm always trying to look for a different idea. Like here on this card, you could see I turn it around. Rather than creating a gatefold, I create this beautiful large oval. I really like this card. I love this die. This is one of my favorite design. I think it's the ultimate favorite design. It will be one of my favorite design because it's so elegant and it's so timeless. It will never go old because it's so beautifully thought and designed. Here there's another one. I was creating a card from this one as well. This was actually the card I've sent to my friend Claire over the craft world through the randomly sent cards. So when I was recording the video, I think I was just about to post the card, so I didn't reveal it over here because I wasn't sure whether she's gonna get it. But unfortunately, I never had the time to finish the recording the voiceover. So if I knew I will be posting as a slide, I would show you the card. But it's on the post, it's on my Facebook, it's on the craft world. So I'm sure many of you has already seen that card. Now, my friends, another absolutely fabulous design is the spiky flowers. Look on the sides of it. Oh my word, this is absolutely lovely. And this leaf branch, I just love it. I adore it. It's absolutely fantastic design. Now I'm also having here the sentiments, and I love the fonts. I love that they are really big, nice size, because many times when we get the sentiments tabs, they just super tiny. I mean, they designed to work with the A6 card, but if you'd like to do bigger cards like me, I prefer to do larger size of the cards. So these sentiments are just perfect, and this is so many beautiful messages about the friendship, love, about celebrating special day, that is just super cool. Now I'm actually was trying to get myself ready for two cards, but I've created one of them, and I'm always trying to find a way what you can do with your dice to actually use them a little bit differently. And rather than creating a gatefold card, I thought it will be fun to try something different. When I seen this, I don't know, like a teardrop, like a half of the teardrop shape, I thought it will be looking nice to create some like a pinwheel with it at first. But then when I was trying to gather all the die cuts together, it actually appeared to me that they are creating almost perfect, like perfectly. If tackle one inside of another, you will see it in a minute. They will create you a perfect oval shape, like a circle shape. So what I'm doing here, I am using the different colors. This is a pearl paper. I had a couple of those pastel color of the pearl papers, and I cut myself this first like a lacy panel, and then from the same die, but without this inside portion, without this trellis, I've cut the backing from just a regular white paper. I'm having a piece of the foil here because I'm actually having a wallpaper on my desk. Sometimes I do that when it's a very bright and sunny day. I'm having a struggle with my glass mat because it's getting so much reflections that it's hard to record, and that's why I've put a piece of wallpaper. But to not I didn't want to get it like all glue, so I just put a piece of a plastic foil to help me to, you know, put the glue. And here you can see, this is what I was telling you about. Once you wave it like a basket wave style, you're getting this circle. At first I was thinking of creating a this pinwheel thing, but then I was like, oh, this is looks really nice as a circle on its own. And this is what I'm gonna be doing. This is the idea for the card. Obviously I used a different color of the cardstock, but you could do exactly the same thing, working with just a plain white. That will be very elegant, or adding this like a mirror a cardstock like a gold or silver, and that will be a perfect for creating some like a anniversary or this type of the elegance. Now I am adding the gold, but I'm gonna be creating myself a mat and layer out of the gold. Um, I'll be creating the mat for my front layer, because I thought if I will attach this circle right to the card base, that will be looking kind of a plain. I wanted to add a drop of the elegance, and I've been saying it 1,000 times. Whenever you need your card to be appearing more elegant, more like a sophisticated, and you know, a little bit better, the gold or silver is your go-to color. You don't really need a lot. You don't need it to overpower and have all the elements cut it out from the gold cardstock. No, just a little bit. Like here I'm having these pieces like a frame, very thin frames underneath my circle. That will do. This is really something. There is a element in this card front die. There is also a sentiment which I'm trying to release here out of the die, and I love it. It's very nice. But for my card today, you will see later on, I actually use the stamp. And the only one reason I'm using the stamp above the sentiment is that when I cut myself a circle to put in the center, it was just too small, and the sentiment was hanging out. So I was like, no, I don't want to put a larger circle because I don't want I don't want to cover too much of this wavy circle design I've created. So that's why I switched to the sentiment, to the stamp, because I could accommodate it on a smaller circle. So that was the only one idea. Here I'm using double-sided tape to mat and layer my two pieces together, and then I use the foam tape to rise it up. So I didn't add the foam in between the layers, but this front panel I am slightly lifting it. It's gonna be a very flat card. There's not a lot going on. I would probably, to make it appearing even more special, I should actually attach it to the 8x8 base. If I would be redoing this card, I think it's just looking lovely. I would just grab the 8x8 card and create a embossed mat, this like a 7 3/4 inch or something like that, emboss it, attach it to the card base, and then attach this gold frame. I think that will be making card even more elegant, and you know, like the card would appear like a better, I don't know, like improved version. For some reason I think that the larger cards are looking much more special than the smaller one, but this one is lovely as well. I just wanted to show you this video in a purpose of show you the other way you can actually use this die, not only for a gatefold, but you can really, your imagination is the limit. Always remember that, my friends, that let yourself flow with, you know, what you're feeling, what you're doing. Even if sometimes you think like, oh, I don't know if it's a good idea, just go and try. This is just a paper. If it's not gonna be working, you just waste one page of the paper or something. But if it will work, like here, you can find yourself like something really new, something, you know, unique and one of a type. And here you can see my lovely circle and how much nicer it looks when it's backed up with this gold frame. I think it's just making the job. And here I was planning to put the sentiment, but obviously it wasn't very much visible, so I cut the circles, one from the white card, one from the gold card. I'm here just choosing the design, and as I've mentioned, I don't want my circles to be too large because I don't want to cover too much of this circle I've already created. And once I cut my circles, then this sentiment, which I die cut from the gold cardstock, it wasn't really sitting right. It was too tight. So I switched to the stamp image, and I've used this lovely stamp set I was showing you at the beginning. And what else I could tell you, my friends? This is basically the main idea for my card. So I hope you're enjoying that. I also want to tell you, my friends, that I am having a live this Sunday on my Facebook page. I will have this live classes when I will focus a little bit on creating the textures on the card backgrounds, something I really like to do. And I find out yesterday, Lou Collins, she was very kind. She walked me through the process because we had a chit chat, and I've told her that I really would like to be able to do my live on a YouTube. So because not every one of my craft world friends, they have a Facebook account, so they not be able to participate in a live. But she told me there is a way I could try to transmit my live through on the craft world. I don't think I will be able to see all the comments and everything, like from the friends commenting on the craft world. Well, probably I could if I had like a laptop and, you know, all the gear beside me, but then I will be more focused on reading everyone comments. But nevertheless, I will try to set it up, and on this Sunday I will also create a post on my expert page on the craft world, so whoever is interested to see my live, they will be able to see it live on the craft world too. And in meantime, oh, here you can see this gorgeous sentiment from the card making magic new sentiment set, and I just love it. It's absolutely elegant, and look how beautifully it's just matching the size of the circle perfectly. I heat emboss it with the Wow Gold embossing powder. This is a metallic rich gold in a fine embossing. I prefer those little one embossing because they are better for the sentiments. You can achieve much more crispier look with the fine embossing folder powder rather than the chunky one. Now I am adding it to my circle, and then I will add some foam tape to raise it up ever so slightly on the middle of my circle. And here you can see how it's all putting together. I will add, as the accent, I will add this gold ribbon to one side of the card. This is something I really like to do as well. I love adding bows. I think it's just something, you know, for a card making to have a bow on the card. I just love it. And look on that, this is a very simple, very quick and easy idea, but it looks interesting. It's something different, something unique, something like if you will give it to someone as a present, this card, they will be like, oh, how did you do that? It's looking interesting. Unfortunately, I've already sent this card because I was creating it for the craft stash as a part of the inspirations. I've already sent it away, and before I realized, I forgot to take a photo of this card. Unbelievable. I never took a photo, a final photo, so I'm just using a still image from the video recording to actually, you know, use it as a photo, which is not the best quality, and I'm sorry for that, my friends, but I hope you will like it. I hope you enjoy this idea, my friends. Thank you so very much. Oh, here is my little helper. As usual, mommy's creating, and even though he's playing with his dad, he's always popping for, you know, a minute or two, or even more sometimes, but you know, alive. And I'm happy that my son is you know, showing this interest in crafting, because I have so many craft materials that I need to make him interested in crafting, because I'm not gonna be using it in my lifetime. So that's the reason behind them, me trying. No, I'm joking, of course I'm joking, but I'm quite happy that he's interested in crafting, and we can do some crafty bits together as well. Anyway, I'm gluing my circle to my card base, and that's plus this ribbon, and I used some half pearls, and then this lovely heart shape button in the center of my bow, and that's basically finishing off my card. Thank you so very much for being here, for watching my video. If you do enjoy this idea, please share my video. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and maybe invite your friend to subscribe my channel too, because please, that would really help me. I really would like to have this 1,000 subscribers, so I could start recording a video live and do classes on the YouTube, so that will be available for everyone. Thank you so very much, my friends. Stay blessed. Have a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you shortly. Have a wonderful, amazing, and creative day. Stay blessed, my friends. Bye bye.